Hello, everybody. Scoony Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we've got the 11-8 Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the 9-1 Cincinnati Reds. This is game 2 of a 2-game series between the Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers winning the first game. Can the Reds come back and tie it up? Or will the Dodgers sweep the series? We'll find out, and here is the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Leading off the shortstop, Rafael Foucault. Batting second, the catcher, Russell Martin. Batting third, the third baseman, Norman Garcia-Pia. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jeff Kent. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Andre Ether. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Matt Kemp. Batting seventh, the first baseman, James Loney. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Juan Perry. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Hong Chin Kyu. On the mound for the Reds, it is Edison Velasquez. He'll come into the game with a 5.0 ERA. He's got 1 win, no losses. He's pitched 18 innings, allowed 20 hits, 19 strikeouts, and 6 walks. We're here at Great American Ballpark, which gives a +1 to strikeouts, but nothing to walks and nothing to home runs. And with that, Rafael Foucault steps up. He's batting a .382, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, strikeout on a 1-8. That is a 5. Struck him out. And 1 away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Cincinnati Reds. Dunn is out there in left field. Hairston will be in center, Griffey at right field, going around the horn. Encarnacion at third, Kippinger is on playing short. Phillips at second, Voto is on first, Baco behind the plate, and Velasquez is on the mound. Russell Martin batting a .420. 1-2, column 1, row 2, possible error on a throw. Now, on an error check, we're going to check the number in the bracket. 6-5, column 6, row 5. It's a power hit to Hairston. That is a 20, so it's a fly out on a 13-20. And that'll be out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Garcia-Pia. He's batting at .316, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, home run chance on a 1. The 13 is too high. 3-2, column 3, row 2, fly ball to Hairston. And that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. It's a very easy inning to score as the Reds retire the Dodgers in order. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Leading off the center fielder, Jerry Hairston. Batting second, the shortstop, Jeff Kippinger. Batting third, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Joey Voto. Batting eighth, the catcher, Paul Baco. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Edison Velasquez. On the mound for the Dodgers, it is Hong Chin Kyu. He'll come into the game with a 2.87 ERA. He's got 2 wins and no losses. He's pitched 15 2/3 of an inning, allowed 11 hits, 23 strikeouts, and 5 walks. And with that, Hairston steps up. He's batting a .444. 2-2, column 2, row 2, range play. So on a range play, that's going to be the first number in the outfielder. First of all, we do check for special K. That is outside of his range. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That is a single to Ether. Now, Ether's range is on a 1 to 3. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. And that'll put one away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Dodgers. Perry is out there in left field. Kemp in center. Ether at right. Going around the horn, we've got Garcia Pia at third. Foucault will be at short. Kent playing second. Lonely is on first. Martin behind the plate. And Kuehl is on the mound. Jeff Kippinger batting a 228, 6-1, column 6, row 1, strikeout on a 1 to 2. The 14 is too high. That is a 2. Special K rating comes into play on a 1 to 4. That is a 2. Struck him out. And with that, Ken Griffey Jr. is up. He is batting a 269. And the pitch 1-1. Column 1, row 1, strikeout plus. Now, it's a strikeout plus because Ken Griffey is a left-handed batter. So on the pitcher card, we look to the left-handed side of that slash. And that is a 20. Now, in a strikeout plus, we add 10 plus the range of the ballpark. So we're adding 1. So that is a 20. That is a 7. Struck him out. And that will retire the side as the Reds go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. It's going to be Jeff Kent, Andre Ether, and Matt Kemp due up for the Dodgers. Jeff Kent batting a 254. And the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a walk plus. So walk plus is the same as a strikeout plus, where we add 10 to that range. Anything from the ballpark? No. So that's a 16, that's going to be a 14, and that's going to be a walk. And with that, that is the first walk allowed. Infield at double play depth, strategy roll is a 1, and that is going to be a hit and run. So on a hit and run, all ground double plays will get a -2. Base run ratings will get a +2. Home run and walks are cut in half, or we round those down. Lineouts are double plays, and if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve the play as we would if it would be a steal. Andre Ether batting a 338. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That is a strikeout on a 1 to 9. The 12 is too high. 1-6, column 1, row 6. Ground ball to Encarnacion. And that is going to be in a fielder's choice. So that is a 0, that is a 1, that is a 0. The range is a 1. We roll 1d6 against that, and the roll is higher, so it's a 2. If the roll is higher than the ground double play rating, it is a force out. Well, technically it would have been a force out, but it's high. There is a but here to that. It is higher than the ground double play rating, but lower than the base run rating. So the out is at first only. Kent will make it to second, 1 out, and strategy roll is a 20. Anytime you roll a 20 on the strategy die, it's a pickoff attempt. That is a 9. It would be a balk on a 1. Nothing happens. Matt Kemp batting a 318. 2-1, column 2, row 1 at the ballpark. Anytime you roll the at symbol, you're going to check the ballpark card for the outcome of the play. So in this case, we're going to go to Great American Ballpark. 3-1, column 3, row 1. And that is going to be a fly out to left field. Dunn will make the catch and put 2 away but Kemp will go to third. So the Dodgers move a runner over in scoring position with 2 outs. We add a +1 to the base run rating. James Lonely batting a .288. Pickoff attempt again. It's an 8, nothing happens. Infield normal depth. 5-2. Column 5, row 2. That is a blank. Lonely being a left-handed batter, so on the pitcher card we look to the left-handed side. 2-3. Column 2, row 3. And that is going to be a double star 3. That is a ground ball to Kippinger. And that'll be out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, but the Dodgers leave one stranded. We go to the bottom of the second. Brandon Phillips, Adam Dunn, Edwin Encarnacion due up for the Reds. Brandon Phillips batting a .246. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-6, the 10 is too high. 5-6, column 5. That is outside of the range. Special K, 5-6. Column 5, row 6. Fly ball to Perry. Perry goes back and makes the catch. Adam Dunn batting a .310. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1-24. That is a 13. Struck him out. And that'll be 2 away, and that's going to bring up Edwin Encarnacion, who is batting a .213. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is going to be a walk. On a 1-16, that is a 13, and that's going to be a walk. Next up, that's going to put Encarnacion on first. So 2 outs, runner on first, infield at normal depth. Strategy roll 17 as Joey Votto comes up. He's batting a .490. Nothing to do in the strategy roll. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That is a blank. That is a 5, and special K rating is on a 1-5. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits. So no runs, no hits, and no errors, but 1 left on for the Reds. After 2, we're still tied at 0. We go to the top of the third. Juan Perry, Hong Chin Kyu, and Rafael Foucault due up for the Dodgers. Juan Perry batting a .167. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank on a 1-4. The 14 is too high. 3-2, column 3, row 2, double star 6. That's going to be a fly ball to Ken Griffey Jr. He sees it, makes the catch, and that'll put 1 away. Keogh is up. They are going to let him take the hit here. 3-4, column 3, row 4, double question mark, single on a 1-2. That is a 6. 2-2, column 2, row 2, fly ball to Dunn. And Dunn will make the catch and put 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Rafael Foucault, 0-for-1 with a strikeout. 6-3, column 6, row 3, possible error. 6-1, column 6, row 1, and that's going to be good for a double out there into left field. No error. Error would be on a 1-5. That's going to be a 14. And with that, Foucault is on with a double. Strategy rolls at 10. Russell Martin up. He's 0-for-1, infield at normal depth. And here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That is a walk. On a 1-19, the 20 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. Ground ball to Phillips. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. So no runs, one hit, no errors, but the Dodgers leave one stranded. We go to the bottom of the third. Paul Bacco, Edison Velasquez, Jerry Hairston due up for the Reds. Paul Bacco batting 396. 4-5, column 4, row 5. Strikeout on a 1-17. That is a 12. Struck him out. And that's going to bring up Velasquez. And here's the pitch to Velasquez. No average. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Strikeout plus on a 1-38. Remember, we add 10. We're adding 11 to that range. So that's where the 38 comes in. That is a 7. Struck him out. And we go to the top of the order. Jerry Hairston, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a blank. On a 1-16, on a 1-4, 16 too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2. Ground ball back up the middle to Kill. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So the Reds go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go after 3. We're still scoreless. We go to the top of the 4th. Norman Garcia-Pia, Jeff Kent, Andre Ether due up for the Dodgers. Garcia-Pia, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 3-1, column 3, row 1. HRP, that's going to be a home run to Dunn on a 1-14. That is a 7, and that ball is out of here. As Dunn goes back, he sees it, and that ball goes into the upper decks, and it's a solo home run by Garcia-Pia, and it puts the Dodgers on the board 1-0. First home run of the game, and it puts the Dodgers up 1-0. Jeff Kent due up now. He walked his last time up, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1, strikeout plus on a 1-16. The 20 is too high. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a double to Ken Griffey. And it goes into right field. Griffey goes and catches it, throws it back, and they'll hold Kent at 2. Andre Ether is up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 3. Runner on second. Infield normal depth, and here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. Now that is a blank. So we consider that a blank right now because Velasquez has not faced his allowed number of batters. He can face 13 before he's considered tired. So the S1 is considered his tired rating. So we don't look at that right now because he is not tired. 2-4, column 2, row 4, fly ball to Dunn. Dunn will make the catch. They'll hold Kent at second with that. So on an F7, we subtract 3 from the base run rating. Matt Kemp up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 2. Nothing doing the strategy roll. Kemp is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Strikeout on a 1-13. The 14 is too high. 3-6, column 3, row 6. It's a ground ball up the middle to Vallecrez. And the out is only at first, so runners advance and balls hit to the shortstop pitch or the pitcher. If the base run beats the roll, it does not. So 2 outs, runner on second, strategy rolls a 1. James Lonely 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Infield normal depth, Dodgers holding off 1-1. Column 1, row 1, that is a blank. 4-4. Column 4, row 4. Fly ball to Ken Griffey Jr. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Jeff Kent. Ken Griffey Jr. and Brandon Phillips due up for the Reds. Jeff Kippinger 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He struck out his last time up at bat. 6-3, column 6, row 3. Possible error on a ground ball. 10, outside of the range of the special K. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Power hit to Kemp. That is a 16, so on a 15-20, it's a fly out. Kemp goes back, makes the catch, and 1 away. Ken Griffey Jr. up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6, hit by pitch. That is a 5. Kill at a +1. The 18 too high. 8 outside of the range of the special K. 4-2, column 4, row 2. Ground ball to Kent. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Brandon Phillips 0 for 1. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is a blank. Special K rating on a 1-4, the 22 high. 5-6, column 5, row 6. It's a fly ball to Perry. Perry will make the catch. And that will retire the side. So the Reds go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Dodgers sit them down in order. After 4, Dodgers 1, Reds nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Juan Perry, Hung Chin Kyo, and Rafael Foucault due up for the Dodgers. Juan Perry 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-4. Column 4, row 4. Strikeout on a 1-4. The 16 is too high. 3-5. Column 3, row 5. And that's going to be a ground ball to Kippinger. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 1 away. Kyo is 0 for 1. And here is the pitch. 2-1. Column 2, row 1. At the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 3-2, column 3, row 2, double star 4. And that's going to be a fly ball back there to Dunn. Dunn will make the catch. And that will put 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Rafael Foucault, 1 for 2 today with a double and a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4. Row 6. That's a wild pitch. Unfortunately, nobody is on, so we're going to re-roll the dice. As Foucault will smack it into the stands. 5-4, column 5, row 4, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That is a blank result. Anytime you roll a blank result on the ballpark card, it's considered a rare play. So let's see what the rare play is for today. And that is going to be an out, but the rare play says slow roller fielded by the catcher who possibly bobbles it and throws it wild to first. Resolve play by rolling against the catcher's error rating. Error rating first for the bobble, then for the throw. No error by Paul Balco. So that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, and no errors. As the Dodgers go down in order, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Adam Dunn, Edwin Encarnacion, and Joey Votto due up for the Reds. Taking a look at Keel here, he can go 9 more batters before he's considered tired. Adam Dunn 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That is a blank. 2-2, column 19, outside of the range. 2-2, column 2, row 2. Fly ball to Kemp. And that'll be out number 1. 1 away, and Edwin Encarnacion is due up. He walked his last time up. 5-1, column 5, row 1, strikeout. That's a strikeout plus on a 1-21. That is a 14. Struck him out. And that'll put 2 away. Joey Votto, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is a blank. Special K rating on a 1-5. The 20 is too high, 5-2. Column 5, row 2, and that's going to be a ground ball to Kent. As he'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Reds go down in order. After 5, it's Dodgers 1, Reds nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. Russell Martin, Norman Garcia-Pia, and Jeff Kent due up for the Dodgers. Russell Martin 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Strikeout on a 1-8. That is a 7. Struck him out. And that is going to bring up Norman Garcia-Pia. He's 1 for 2 today with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And that is the second home run of the replay. 2-3, column 2, row 3. Home run chance on a 1. That 7 is too high. 6-3, column 6, row 3, double star 2. That's going to be a ground ball to Votto. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Jeff Kent, 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. And here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2, walk on a 1-6. The 15 is too high. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a fly ball to Dunn. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So the Reds retire the Dodgers in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Paul Bacco, Edward Valquez, and Jerry Hairston due up for the Reds. Paul Bacco 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. Keel can face 6 more batters before he's considered tired. 3-2, column 3, row 2. Home run on a 1-19. That is a 10, so it's in the wheelhouse. 13 or less, and this game is tied. That is a 3, and that ball is out of here. And that ball is gone down the left field side, and the Reds tie it up. Tied at 1, and Edison Valquez will come up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a walk on a 0. The 19 is too high. Special K rating on a 1 to 4, the 5 out of range. 6-5, column 6, row 5. However, he did strike out. Struck came out, and that'll put one away, and we go to the top of the order. Jerry Hairston, 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5, range play. So that means we're going to check the first number. Special K rating 1 to 4, 14 too high, 4-1, column 4, row 1. Ground ball to Foucault. His range is on a 1 to 3. That's going to be a 4. He'll make the catch. He won't make the catch. And it gets by him, and Foucault is 3 for 8 on his range plays. So Hairston is on. Strategy rolls a 9. Infield at double play depth as Jeff Kippinger will come up. Kippinger is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Possible error on a throw. Special K rating 1 to 4, 19 is too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2. Double star 6. It's a fly ball to Perry. Perry's error range is on a 1 to 2. Kent is a 6, so that is going to be an error. It's a throwing error to Kent. And 1 second here, the game crashed. All right, so the game crashed on me on that play. We're going to take it back, and we're going to redo that play at the plate. Jeff Kippinger is up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 19, sacrifice play. They are going to do that. And here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4, at the ballpark. Bunted hard, proceed as you would with any ground double play. So we are going to click the bunt to resolve it. It's bunt down the first baseline on a 3 to 4, 18, and that is a 6. So Hairston will go to second, and the out is at first. And with that, Ken Griffey Jr. will come up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 16, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Possible error on a throw. 1. That is in the Special K rating on a 1 to 5. That is a 1. Struck him out. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Reds. After 6, we're tied at 1. We go to the top of the 7. Andre Ether, Matt Kemp, and James Loney due up for the Dodgers. Andre Ether is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 6-5, column 6, row 5, HR8, home run to Hairston on a 1 to 15. That is a 7, and that ball is smoked. That is a moonshot. Solo home run by Andre Ether. As Hairston goes back, runs into the wall, and it is out of here. 2-1 Dodgers. Andre Ether hits his 4th home run of the replay. Matt Kemp 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. 2-3, column 2, row 3, home run. On a 1, the 10 is too high. 3-1, column 3, row 1, line drive to Encarnacion, he'll make the catch. And that'll be 1 away. James Loney 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, strikeout. On a 1-8, the 19 is too high. 6-2, column 6, row 2, power hit to Hairston. And that is going to be a 5. On a 1-6, it's a single. So we'll smack a single into center field. And with that, the Dodgers have a runner on now. So runner on first, Juan Perry is up. He is 0 for 2. Strategy rolls at 8. Dodgers holding off. Infield at double play depth. And the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 1-2, column 1, row 2, double star 5, fly ball to Hairston. And that'll be out number 2. So let's see. Lonely is left. That's going to be a 1. That'll be a 14. They're going to send him. And that is a 20. He's caught stealing. They caught him stealing. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. As we sing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And with that, Keel is going to stay out there on the mound. We're going to take a look at the box score here after 6.5 have been played in Cincinnati. Dodgers came out, scored a run in the 4th, a run in the 7th, 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors. The Reds scored the only run in the game in the 6th inning, 1 run, 2 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Keel is staying out there for 1 more inning. Brandon Phillips, 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. He can face 1 more batter. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That is a blank. On a 1-14, that is on a 1-4, 14 out of range, 6-2. Column 6, row 2, double star 4, ground ball to Kent. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 1 away. Keel now tired. Adam Dunn, 0 for 2. 6-1, column 6, row 1, strikeout on a 1-14. The 15 is too high. On a 1-5, 6 out of range, 6-2. Column 6, row 2, ground ball to Lonely. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 1 today with a walk and a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3, strikeout plus. On a 1-21, that is a 4. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Reds go down in order after 7. It's Dodgers 2, Reds 1. We go to the top of the 8th. Keel, Foucault, and Martin. Hong Chin Keel, Rafael Foucault, and Russell Martin due up for the Dodgers. And with that, Edison Velasquez is done for Cincinnati. So the Reds have a new pitcher on the mound. And they're going to go with Jared Barton will come in. Charlie Barton, that is his card. Barton comes in the game with a 3.86 ERA. He's got one loss. He does have one save, though. He went 7 innings, allowed 10 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Take a look at the stats here for Edison Velasquez. He went 7 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs, an ERA of a 4.32. And with that, Keel not going to take the hit here. And they're going to bring in Mark Sweeney. Sweeney will come in to pinch hit. He's batting a 143. And here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. It's a range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 4-4, column 4, row 4. And that is a rare play. It's a 3-2 bit. It's a 3-2 pitch. It's a full count. Pitch called on. Let's try that again, shall we? Full count pitch. Called for a ball for a walk. Click W on the batter's card. Catcher argues against the call and gets thrown out of the game. So with that, it's a walk. Blanco's sitting there arguing with the home plate umpire, and with that, the home plate umpire ejects him, and he goes storming off. Here comes the manager. He's coming out there having an argument with the home plate umpire. And we're going to bring in Ryan Hannigan. He's getting changed and suited up to come into the game. They're still going at it. The home plate umpire now throws the manager out of the game for that. So 2 people ejected here at Great. The manager and the catcher both ejected. And we go to the top of the order. Hannigan will come in. Foucault is up. He's 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 10. Sweeney is on. 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's a possible error on a ground ball. 1-2, column 1, row 2. And that's going to be a single past second base. No error there. Phillips' error ranges on a 1-2. The 13 is too high. But he's thrown out at first. And with that, it is going to be a 0. So Sweeney is tagged out. And Foucault is on. So he's forced out. Foucault is on. Russell Martin up. It's a hit and run attempt. So remember, on a hit and run, ground double plays are -2. Base run ratings will get a +2. Home run and walks are cut in half. Lineouts are double plays. And should Martin strike out, will resolve the play as a steal. 0 for 3 for Russell Martin. 5-6, column 5. Row 6, that is a strikeout. Plus, on a 1-18, that is a 10. Struck him out. The runner is safe. He'll steal second. However, Hannigan's error range is on a 1-6. That's going to be a 4. He throws it wide. And with that, Foucault will go over to third. Throws it wide. Phillips can't make the catch. And the Dodgers have a runner now in scoring position with 2 outs. Garcia Pia. He's 1 for 3 today with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll 8. Dodgers holding off, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That is a blank on a 1 to 4. The 19 is too high. 4-3, column 4, row 3. Power, double star 4, ground ball to Kippinger. And Kippinger will make the catch, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, but one error and one left on for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Joey Votto, Ryan Hanahan, Harrigan, and Jared Burton drew up for the Reds. New pitcher on the mound for the Dodgers. And let's see who... Corey Wade will get the call up. That is his card. Wade, no ERA. He's pitched 7 innings and had 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Take a look at the stats here for Keo. He went 7 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 2.38. Joey Votto is 0 for 2 today. Let's see. Kent is going to come out at second. And they're going to bring in Chin-Ling Hugh to take over at second. No double switch there. Who is on second? No, who is on first? No, we got who at second. Votto is 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. Reds down by a run, 5-5. Column 5, row 5, possible error on a ground ball. 3-6. Column 3, row 6. Double star 1, that's going to be a fly ball to Perry. And that'll be out number 1. Ryan Hanahan, here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a walk on a 1 to 16. That is a 1, and that's going to be good for a walk. Jared Burton not taking the hit. And they're going to bring in David Ross. Ross to take the hit. And here is the pitch. He's batting 1,000. Strategy roll 10. 3-6. Column 3. Row 6. That is a blank. That is a double star. That is a blank. 5-4. Column 5. Row 4. Ground ball to who? He'll make the catch, throw it over to Foucault. That's going to be a double play there. That is a +1. That is a 0. Ground double play rating is a 4. We roll 1d6 against that 4, and that is a double play. It is a 4-6-3, a double play. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, but 1 left on for the Reds. After 8. Dodgers 2, Reds 1. We go to the top of the 9th. And it's going to be Chin-Ling Hugh, Andre Ether, and Matt Kemp due up. And they're going to bring in Jeremy. That is his card. Chin-Ling Hugh, 0 for 0. He'll step up. Jeremy, the left-handed pitcher, they are going to send him in. Comes in the game with a 7.50. He's pitched 6 innings, allowed 11 hits, 11 strikeouts, and 1 walk. We go to the top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Let's take a look at the score, at the stats here for Jared Barton. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 3.38. Let's take a look at the box score after 8 had been played here at in Cincinnati. It's still 2 runs on 5 hits now with no errors. Dodgers scored a run in the 4th and a run in the 7th. Reds scored their only run in the 6th inning. It's 1 run on 2 hits, and they've committed 1 error. Top of the 9th, 4, 5, and 6. It's the heart of the lineup for the Dodgers. And here's the pitch to who? 1-6, column 1. Row 6, that is a strikeout on a 1-11. The 18 is too high. 5-2, column 5, row 2. It's a ground ball back to the pitcher, to Jeremy. He'll make the catch and put 1 away. Andre Ether is 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. 5-4, column 5, row 4, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 2-2, column 2, row 2. It is a single to Griffey. And with that, Ether is on with a base hit. Matt Kemp, 0 for 3. Are they going to let Kemp take the hit here? They are. Strategy rolls an 18. 6-5, column 6, row 5, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 6-6, column 6, row 6, fly ball back there to Hairston. He'll make the catch, and that'll put 2 away. James Lonely, strategy roll is a 20. Strategy roll is a 12. Nothing to do there. Lonely, 1 for 3, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. Home run chance on a 1-9. The 8 is in range. We need a 9 or less. 18 too high, 3-6. Column 3, row 6. Power hit to Hairston on a 1-14. On a 14, that's going to be a fly ball out. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 9th, and it's the top of the order for the Reds. Jeremy Hairston, Jeff Kippinger, and Ken Griffey Jr. up to bat. Reds down by a run. Can they come back to win? We're going to find out. Jeremy is, Corey Raid coming out. And they're going to bring in Takashi Sato. He'll come in. That is his card. Comes into the game with no ERA. He's got 1 save. He's pitched 5 innings. Allowed 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Corey Wade. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk. No ERA. Hairston, 1 for 3, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a range play. Whose range are we checking? 3-3. Column 3, row 3. It's going to be a line drive to who? His range is on a 1-4. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. He hustled over there, made the catch, and puts 1 away. Jeff Kippinger, 0 for 3. Are they going to let Kippinger take the hit? No, they are not. And with that, they're going to bring in Danny Richer to come in. He's batting the 500, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6, strikeout. On a 1 to 15, the 18 is too high. 6-5, column 6, row 5, fly ball back there to Perry. He'll make the catch, and that'll put 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr. is up. Jr. gonna take the hit. Reds down to the last out, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, that is a blank. 2-2, column 2, row 2, pop up to Foucault. He'll make the catch. And that is the ball game as the Dodgers sweep the Reds. Final score, 2-1. Final line score coming right up. So the Dodgers defeat the Reds and sweep the series 2-1. 2 runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Dodgers. The Reds 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. Keogh will get his 3rd win. Vallecrez will pick up his 1st loss. Sato will get his 2nd save. Andre Ether hits his 4th home run of the game. Garcia Pia hits his 2nd home run of the replay. And same with Paul Bacco. He'll hit his 2nd home run of the replay. Let's take a look at the stats here. Keogh, 7 innings, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 2.38. Takashi Vallecrez will pick up the loss. He went 7 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, gave up 2 home runs in the game. An ERA of a 4.32. Takashi Sato picks up the second save. He went 1 inning, no ERA. And Jeremy Alford, the last pitcher up for the Reds, 1 inning, 1 hit, an ERA of a 6.43. So that is going to do it for us here at Great American Ballpark, as the Dodgers were improved to 12-8, and the Reds dropped to 9-12. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies games. Until then, I'm Scooty007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.